runs, one by Kenny King, who subsequently got a shoulder tear on the play. And Marcus Allen had a big touchdown run because I joysticked the hell out of the game. But other than that, it's been, 1 yard here, 2 yards here, 3 yards there, -4 yards here, -4 yards there by some piece of shit on 54 who doesn't do anything for me.
Welcome back to Sack to the Future, Broncos, Packers, and that intro was brought to you by Tears89. Which you might think he's losing by 3 scores, but I think he's winning by 3 scores, right?
20-0.
20-0. That's how 20-0 sounds. Oh. Huh. They went with white jerseys. I wonder if Madden can read what you pick. Because this is the second time I've gone with the orange because I don't have a white jersey that makes sense with this uniform. And both times they went with their whites. Yeah. Oh, God, number 12 on the Packers. Oh, thank God, it's Lynn Dickey. We're in 1983. 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Not 43 touchdowns, 1 interception.
If his game plan goes into effect early, we'll see some
personal foul, face
mask. What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. Possible air raid. So we'll see.
In case I have to stop Lofton if possible. And apparently their tight end is a superstar as well.
First play, and it's second down now.
Swain, Harris, McCarron, Hallstrom, and Cook, Lofton, Ivory, Lee. God, that was fast.
Christensen got a touchdown pass. It's now 20, soon to be 27 in that one.
Yeah. Game's way too easy for you.
Last run, they'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Dickey.
God, that's so. Oh. That felt like Madden 21 for a second. I was covering the guy just fine, then all of a sudden it made my guy stop so he could get wide open.
Oh.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
It's been hard to get the computer to do any offense. But if they do some more cheats like that, they're going to have offense in this game.
On first down, Ellis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ellis, last week, 26 carries for 66 yards.
And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
Oh, my goodness.
26 carries.
That's my 3rd interception.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a
I
yard.
gotta close the gap here.
Off play action. Dickey, he's going to air one.
No, why is he open again? Wow. Okay, so all of a sudden the Packers have all kinds of offense.
How about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
No doubt about it. They're pulling it around pretty
What do you mean all of a sudden? They have like running backs have the most yards.
That we see in him rising because he's
Oh, the Packers running back is good too? Yeah, well. Yeah, and that last one was James Lofton. The other one, they made me stop so the other guy could get open. Chavis, Carter, Latimer, Jones. They go 3-4, don't they? Gradishar, Jackson, and Ryan. Wright, Smith, Trimble, and Harden. Dennis Smith in because of the injury, but I might just keep him in.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Nobody blocks. Nobody fucking blocks.
2nd and 1.
Didn't get 2 fucking yards. 2 goddamn yards. And a piece of shit linebacker beat my backup tackle.
Trimble gets the sack.
No, I'm not gonna fucking go for a fucking field goal. Piece of shit.
How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
3rd and goal.
On 3rd down. Dickey
Complete underneath, only to the 6-yard line though. So Dickey's 3 for 3, but they'll settle for a field goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step.
The great Lynn Dickey.
Position to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made
So unlike the other channel, the computer's already scored over here in the first 2 minutes.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive.
Decent return out to the 28-yard line. Now we'll see if John Elway can do anything. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions so far, 407 yards.
Coach told us about him this week that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Now it's Elway. And he's got him. Got his man on the end.
There's a completion for a first down.
And they'll get it up just short
Up
of the
Church.
45 at the 44.
No,
Denver has
Sampson.
first down on the 15-yard play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me.
Ooh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate.
Oh, Elway, where are you throwing that?
They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Well, Elway in a hurry to get it out of bounds, I guess. Stuttered Bishop, Brian, Howard, and Lanier. Preston, Winder are the running backs. Up Church, Watson, and Sampson.
The center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Elway. Finds his man.
Watson makes the catch.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One thing we do
What?
know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his
Winder finds a way to get the first down.
yardage before they
Is your game over?
right at the 45. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I mean, I know it's over.
4 minutes left.
Whenever you play the computer, it's just a matter of will you give up a point. It's not a matter of who's going to win.
On first down,
Oh,
throw here, that's complete.
that was perfect read by the defense. It's all right.
Time for a look at our starters.
Okay, we got Braggs, Johnson, Ezra Johnson, Charles and Ezra Johnson, Randy Scott, George Cumby, Mike Douglas, John Anderson, Mike McCoy, Johnny Gray, Mark Murphy, Mark Lee. Does Johnny Gray still lead the league in tackles?
Oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
The completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line. So
Oh, the first preseason game's finally over.
Now Elway. Wright's got it.
Yeah, who won?
Second down play results in a loss of 2
Steve.
yards. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he should have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it
18
at the
to
same
36.
time, weren't we? Maybe
175
you let that one
yards.
go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at
Should
them.
be a
Yeah,
popping point.
Oh, come on. Block every once in a while.
I kicked the ball out of the 32-yard line, so I'm barely. That's a 30-yard punt by Ray fucking
very
God.
good.
That's exactly what you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10.
Oh, I know what happened. Dang it. I'm playing the wrong defense because the stupid Broncos played the Bears, so I took my profile off of it. And then even though I put it back and changed the moves, I forgot to reassign my playbooks.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That's unfortunate.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
You know, when they hit my receivers, I can't catch a fucking cold. My guys are just crushing them, and they're just catching it. Not a problem. No problems here.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
You've got to be kidding me.
An excellent gain, 35 yards.
You know I'm gonna lean
They're
towards the
somehow just throwing the ball up one-on-one, and they're leaving their feet and making catches on jump balls.
That ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head
Which
around
is
it.
okay, but just not anything that you would ever think would happen in Madden 20.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield.
All right, you know, I keep trying to throw the ball. I'm trying to get
5
somebody
yards
to
is the
start.
tally.
Despite
Run
the
the
blitz,
ball.
they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
They'll
The disadvantage
get out of a
blitzing
superstar's block and
alters the
make
normal
a tackle for
spacing
1
and
yard
run fits
fucking gain.
and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's what this game does.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be
Ellis has 6 carries, 18 yards.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Dickey. And unable to connect.
How many times can I push the button and still not get the defender I want?
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
Luckily, the computer made the play this time.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight
Since
it
I've
out.
lost my
Forces 4th down.
closet favorite Kenny King for a while,
Time
time to put in Mark Wilson. Very good, I guess.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you
The
hang
bad
in
thing
there
is this is
and not
helping
try and
you
force
out.
something that could put your team
Sammy
in some
Winder, 9 carries, 54 yards. How's that helping me out?
Last week's contest.
Because the Vikings are about ready to go 2-1, which
But that's
means
just not enough
you'll
carries
be
for a
the
running
Bears
back
will
to
be in
get
sole
loose
possession.
and really feel like he's
Oh.
into the game because
Run away with the
they have to
division.
have enough
The
volume
Vikings
to
don't
establish
bother
a
me.
rhythm, not just for themselves,
Oh, wow,
but
that's
also to
weird.
get in sync with their offensive line. So they can
Well, the
read
Lions
the
won the
defense
division,
and
and
can
they need
execute.
blocked field goals
I
to beat
expect
the
to get a
Eagles.
minimum of 15
Yeah.
carries in this game.
And they certainly don't bother me since they are a computer team.
A well thrown, flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of
Well,
this thing to no one here.
at least always known for not being able to run away from a defender.
And this passing game's whole
Piece of shit,
offense really
man.
didn't show up in the loss.
He's
last
not
week,
that
and it
bad of
hasn't
a
started all
fucking
that great
quarterback.
here either.
Who's
Let
that?
that incompletion become an
Mark
uh-oh
Wilson.
moment. Like,
Yeah.
oh boy, here we go again, just like last
I was
week.
throwing a curl, big surprise, and the computer had him throw with no pressure 10 yards into the end zone. 10 yards.
First down there, 12 yards.
I'm trying to get Marcus Barnwell a touchdown so he can get his little bonus.
Oh.
Of course, no.
As we begin quarter number 2.
Of course, you know, the game's having his tight end drop passes.
Broncos football as we begin
really
quarter number 2.
So.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
See if I can cover a running back. Nope.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first
Sammy Winder.
And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side,
Can't believe I gotta move.
great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw.
Is it official?
Well, I haven't accepted it yet, but I told him I would sleep on it tonight. But yeah,
No.
It's not something. It's one of those things where I'm at a place that really doesn't need my position, but the client really wanted one.
Oh.
And the client, and for whatever reason, ACU's enrollment seems to be down this year. So
Quarterbacks love slant
it's
routes
odd because it was really up high last year considering the pandemic.
And
So.
receivers love them as well because they're getting the
Yeah.
ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield.
We got another university brand new, and it's kind of a cluster right now. So.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the
that's
carry
why
there.
I'm going
2nd and
there.
8.
Other side of Texas, 5 hours away.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
It's crazy that you can go that far and still be.
They can run through.
5 hours.
On that play.
380 miles. 2 hours and 30 minutes west of Dallas. I'll be 2 hours and 30 minutes east, southeast.
That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Oh, shit. Marcus
9
Allen.
yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, 138 yards for Marcus, 22 carries. That's amazing considering he started off 5 carries for minus 9 yards. Let's go to 3-0. Beat the Minnesota Vikings and hand the Bears the NFC Central.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Unless we can only hope for a bunch of injuries, like I keep getting all of a sudden. Every game I play, somebody gets hurt.
Just a yard on the pickup.
Who got hurt on the Raiders?
Kitty King. I mean, he's not a big one, but he broke off a 38-yard run on the one that got hurt. So.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of
Well, maybe Marcus Allen's the one that hurt him.
No, it was a Minnesota Viking player.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Oh, he's in. I guess he's not in. All right. Well, 1st and goal from the 1 inch.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a 1st down.
Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here.
What, Kitty? Yes, I know you're excited to move to West Texas. There's woods people out there that would eat you for food.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
How am I not getting in?
As the big bodies stop him at the
This is just ridiculous.
The 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
Wow. I didn't realize the Packers had the greatest defense ever.
Jim Plunkett, 75.2 rating. 19 of 37.
My quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ellis, and he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
Mark Wilson's my second back at quarterback with 1 pass and 2 interceptions.
I definitely was, but as you noted,
Kenny King, 1 play, 32 yards and 7.
and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
On second down, it's Ellis. And we'll get him a little bit of breathing room.
Ellis, 8 carries, 22 yards.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Matt Blair with the sack, Ted Hendricks.
From the gun,
1 sack.
3rd down. Dickey. Gonna throw right side
Of
in.
course.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right?
Shit,
Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain
Still.
point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here.
That's, of course, he rolls for 1st down. 6 of 7.
27-yard line.
How the hell is Dickey doing this?
Pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Dickey. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
2-minute warning.
2nd down.
3-0. 3-0.
1:59 remaining.
The other team?
Packers are winning.
Packers. The Broncos are 0-2, right?
Coming up at halftime,
Yep.
we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in
Both these teams are 0-2.
Stats and scores from the early games going on here around the
Game day
NFL.
goals. Win 3 games in a row. Earn fewer than 250 yards. Rest for 150 total yards.
About 3 yards as he's taken down at the
Nothing
31.
wrong,
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Dickey over the middle. It's complete. And he's got the at the 39-yard line. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after
New
big
injury.
play, but these moderate
One
gains
new
getting him
injury.
1st downs.
And you know what they add up to, right?
Shoulder tear, that's
Continue
horrible.
that pace and you continue to move it downfield. They add up into 6 points. That's
Intercepted, but I landed out of bounds.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I'm going to move over
And this
to
may be a carbon
the
copy.
Chefs.
He'll again be stopped right at the
They
line
have a
of
preseason
scrimmage.
game, regular season game
Back-to-back
against the
stops
Generals.
make it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Dickey. Wide open receiver. Complete.
Stupid ass game.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
That's going to be San Diego.
Operating from the gun. Dickey. For Kidder here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
10 seconds left.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout. As it
Packers are going to try to double their score.
Number 2. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And his kick here.
It's good.
And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Hate this playbook.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes forward.
All right, it's halftime.
An even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one. Go to the locker room.
Oh, the Chargers could be 2-0.
Teams appear ready for the fight
1-1.
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12.
You should. Have you ever seen Elway's first game?
To the 29-yard line.
I think so, yeah.
Against the Steelers?
Yeah.
They blitzed the heck
Coming
out
up
of him.
later tonight, a lot
I
of buzz
watched
about
that
this
game.
game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams. An 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California.
Sammy Winder, 7 carries, 35 yards.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
On first down, Preston. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Preston.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's
Why am I doing that?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, God.
Now they'll throw it with Elway. Flushed out right.
Elway.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Well, apparently rolling out and throwing out of the run is the weakness of Elway.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, can I go to Bradshaw and give him like a 10 injury rating?
Nope.
Chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play.
God dang it.
To escape, and he goes down.
They had me pump fake.
How about that one? The so-called little guys.
I mean, I think I did hit the button because I was like, why aren't you throwing it? I probably hit it like 3 times.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Packers now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll run on first down.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
The Packers.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Packers just don't
especially
like
that
you no
first
matter
half.
what area we're in.
I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big
Well,
carry
it's not
away
that I have
from busting this open.
2 stupid
That's a good start
playbooks,
for him.
but the defensive playbook is a 4-3 playbook,
It'll set up
so
a
they still
2nd and
have
7.
some good plays. It's like I forgot how to play 4-3 somehow. But the offensive playbook is just horrible. It's a stupid Eagles playbook for some reason.
On second down now, it's Ellis, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
To throw on third down, Dickey.
So stupid.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Is that really loud?
No.
On second down, it's Ellis. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Ready? 8, read. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun on third down, Dickey. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was affected.
What the hell was that, a tight end screen?
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to
Lynn Dickey is acting like Madden 21 quarterback. He's picking every hole perfectly.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
Which is okay. I mean, I like that the computer has some offense, but I hate that I have none.
You will.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
How? Wow, that's a touchdown?
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range.
I'm standing on the goal line. He jumps in front of me to catch it.
Great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline,
But they call it he's still in the end zone
3 and
somehow.
6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be
Very
at times,
weird.
that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
They'll try and throw for him. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Elway. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. Throwing now, Elway on first down.
What? He literally grabbed my guy and stopped him from moving, and it's not pass interference.
Instead, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got a life in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
Come on, break one tackle ever.
From being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Elway to throw.
Unbelievable. Why is Elway always inaccurate on the important plays?
Having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put
It's
some
13, 12 to nothing.
have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Elway.
Finally accurate on an important play.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
What the fuck?
And he goes down.
People on this team are retarded.
And with that, I welcome you back to Sacks of the Future, 1983.
Oh my God, Elway!
Over on the family party, so now you got the Broncos going Packers, and the Packers are making life hard.
They want me to bench Elway, but that's against my religion.
Well, Steve Bird is out there. This is the New Jersey Generals against Kansas City Chiefs. Generals are 0-2, and the Chiefs are 1-1. So we'll see what happens tonight.
Oh my God, how is he that fast?
Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 16-yard line.
Will be
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
Of course it's holding. Of course it is holding. So instead of first and goal at the 1, it's 3rd and 18 at the 26.
And they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He's hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Oop. Pass to Carlos Carson for no gain.
And
Minus
it's
2 yards.
third down, looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. From the shotgun, Elway going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep
Oh,
ball
who is
that is
that?
thrown
Oh, 1 for 11.
downfield.
Bill Kinney, 1
Look,
for
it
11,
doesn't matter
11
whether
yards.
you play man or
It's third
zone.
and 1.
Eventually, that becomes man on
already.
man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play.
Hand off to somebody.
And that is
10 times.
God, unbelievable.
And this score will stay right where it is.
Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though,
Wow,
the ball
you're
just
playing
doesn't
like I
want to
am
go
on
where you
this.
want it. And this one winds up no good.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the left side. Ellis. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in Falls, this is by Thema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo.
Okay.
And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Packers on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 10.
McKinney's back all year to throw the ball, literally. And they like to find a crossing pattern from about 4 yards.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They'll get 6 on the dump off, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Comes Bobby Scott.
Because we're talking about
1
the
touchdown,
NFL, and teams can score fast in this
323
league.
yards.
Quick strikes, you're right back in there. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Defense. Broncos, and 15 yards with the face mask.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter,
What's
that's
that?
not the penalty you want.
I'm doing both games here.
Oh, I was like, did you just have a face mask too?
I had play action pass to Herschel Walker for what looks like no gain.
First and 10,
Well,
Elway.
2nd and 10, yeah.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Let's see, who does play first?
Good work
Elway
after
goes
the
back,
catch, gets him
working.
15 and a first down.
Crossing pattern. For about 15 yards. And
At
here,
this stage, this
Bobby
drive's
Scott
gotta be
completes
touchdown or
a
bust, 'cause you
flare
need 2
pass to the
And
tight
if I'm
end
the
for
offensive play
-2.
caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
3rd
A
and
sense of
11.
urgency.
No doubt.
So one play, and they're
the
already
Chiefs are gonna
just
either
shy of
blitz.
midfield.
They're blitzing. They're coming, yep. And it's picked up, and a pass is complete, but it's going to be 1 yard short.
Oh my God, Elway.
Penalty flag is down in the backfield.
It's holding anyways.
I was looking wide. My goodness, how Babe Pirelli that was.
So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple. It's inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders,
First and
get
20.
it wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So the
Holding, and I still got sacked.
penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out.
you had a blitz.
So they
Your
will take the sack
slot
instead
wide
of the
receiver
And
on
it
the
takes
seam
another
was
down off
wide
the
open
series.
because that.
But the biggest one of
Yeah,
all
well, I
is
hit
you
the
got
button
to
as
tell
soon
the
as I
guy that the sack
snapped it.
no longer counts.
No,
Didn't matter.
Not at all.
on second down,
Let's see
Elway.
what we got. What's going on here? Oh, Kansas City's got the ball.
Oh God.
Complete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Elway.
Elway, what the?
Throw there, gonna be incomplete.
Well, that's the
He
game,
shook his
pretty
head
much.
Right when he released that throw, he knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one, wasn't it? The receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They're going on fourth. It's Elway. Got his man completely in the middle. Johnson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come
Cannot
away with
believe that
anything
he's
there.
that inaccurate that many times in a row.
They can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get
right now really hoping for a turnover. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dickey. He's got his favorite.
My guy came through untouched, and I couldn't get to him in time. But the Packers get to me before I can even hit the button when they blitz.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football, swing, slants, quick outs,
and it's a fumble.
they consider safe.
And it's picked
The
up
second
by
down
the
completion got him
Generals.
7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Dickey.
Any pressure at all. God.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
All right,
Yeah, you don't have to
fumble
tuck your
leads
head
to
in
a
and take a
turnover.
like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Generals have the ball, and they give the
2
ball to
yards
Herschel
on the
Walker,
pickup
who's
there.
done
It'll be
nothing this
2nd and
season.
8.
Blazes away from
Clock
that field.
continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
If you're
That
off
looked
the
like an
touchdown, I
example
don't
of what
mind.
you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team.
This is
Because
Madden
they
21
see this
for me.
starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
3rd and 7.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, right, Dickey. Whatever.
From 3 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. If 0-3 would have been bad, you get to 1 and 2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Oh, good for you. That would be hotter.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first, they'll throw with Elway. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Play action. Elway. They'll roll him out right.
What?
And his throw here is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Oh my God.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I hate Madden 20.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now it's Elway. Now a desperation throw deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's bring it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ellis.
Whatever.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Packers.
Oh my God.
A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper.
It is what it is.
They had to get it together in their own facility. Look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
New Jersey Generals are marching down the field on the 39-yard line.
And Denver getting set to
Scott
take the
throws to
field.
a wide
They're
open
down
receiver.
big here
Good
late.
Lord.
I don't know. You just want one last drive here for pride.
6
Some
or
people
7
like to
for
do
40
that.
yards. And
I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end.
There's no fucking way that they held after I crossed the line.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Let's see how that happened.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Yeah, he sure did. And because the linebacker, the fullback just missed. Oh.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and this was truly a total team.
85% for Lynn Dickey. It's been a while since the computer cheated like that. That's interesting.
The offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got